back. Today we are going to be finishing up, hopefully, in the battle widget, but we'll see how time goes. So let's open up our battle widget graph, and we're going to go to our magic buttons clicked, and just let me get this set up for us the way it was. Yes, I believe that's how it was. Okay, so what we're going to do on our first magic button, which is our fire button, we're going to go over to our attack. Oh, well, first you're going to need to make some space. You're going to need space long ways, and you're going to need space down ways, about the same space down and up as your attack buttons on clicked. Alright, so we're going to go to our attack buttons on clicked. We're going to copy all of our conditioning here for our party, which is the first little bit, and the branches, and we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to plug in our on click to the set AI turn, and take the true execution pin and plug it into this branch. Alright, so we're almost set up for our first player's attack. Then we need to grab the stuff at the end of your attack button on clicked, first button. You want to grab the conditioning for setting the player's turn and checking how many player members there are. So select all of that, duplicate it, and plug it into the attack of our, if our AI3 is valid, and the enable input of if our normal AI is valid. Alright, so then we're going to grab all of this middle section, our actual magic attack, and we're going to duplicate it 2 times. So 1 and 2. I'm just going to move that out the way so I can see. Connect the true execution pins of your branches, checking whether the party member's turn is equal to 1, 2 or 3 to the new magic. Then if our party member's turn is equal to 2, we are going to firstly delete that, and then we're going to delete this mana, delete that set, and delete this magic. Then we're going to pull off of our player reference. We're going to say party member 1 magic, and we're going to put it over here where the old magic was. Then we're going to pull up our player reference. I'm going to say set party member 1 mana, and we're going to plug it in like this. And then we're going to pull off our player reference again and say get party member 1 mana, and we're going to plug it in like this with the return node of our minus 0.5 into the party member 1 mana set. Okay, so now what you want to do is go over to your attack buttons on clicked on your, if your party member's turn is equal to 2, go all the way to the end and grab the conditioning to change it to the next party member's turn. So Control C and just paste it, and just like we did up top, we're going to plug in the attack from our AI3 and the enable input from our AI1. Okay, then we're going to move on to the, if our party member turn is equal to 3, we're going to delete this AI3 reference, this mana, this set mana node, and this magic. Then we're going to do the same thing like we did upstairs, but just for our party member 3. So let's go party member 2 magic, sorry, party member 2, not 3. Then we're going to set party members 2 mana, and then we're going to get party members 2 mana and plug it in where the old mana was plugged in, and plug this return node into your party member 2 mana. Alright, and then at the end here you're going to grab from your attack buttons on clicked. If your party member turn is equal to 3, we'll go to the end and grab this conditioning to enable our end turn button. And we'll just duplicate it and plug it in like we've done up top. Alright, so compile and save, and then we just need to reiterate this on each button. So I'm going to make some space. Just going to drag this down to the bottom for the time being, and I'll start right here. Just drag it out to about there, and again we want to grab all of our conditioning. Yes, we would like to set that. Okay, yes, it's fine. We want to grab all of our conditioning like we've done before, and we want to duplicate it. So if it's true, we'll do our normal stuff. If it's equal to 1, because then it's our first guy attacking. So if our second guy is attacking, we're going to not actually duplicate this, take this stuff, because we've already set it up. Just make sure you get all of them selected. And just duplicate it and plug it into your second one. And then obviously what you would do here is change the particle effect to something for water. So use a key water ball, whatever the heck that is. And yeah, then on the end of this first magic for our water, we want to grab this conditioning, just paste it at the end, and plug it in like we've been doing. And we might as well do that now. We'll do that as we go rather. So let's copy all of this again, or no, let's copy all of this. Yeah, grab all of that. And duplicate it. I'm doing it this way so that we don't have to reset the mana each time and the magic for each party member. And we'll set the particle effect to something for water, and that is all set up. Okay, on to our next button. Let's drag it up. Make some space. And grab our conditioning. I think it's going to be easier to grab it from here, it's cleaner. Yeah, that'll do. Just deselect that. And duplicate our conditioning again. I realize we have not set up the AI3 stuff yet, but I'm going to do that after we've set up his attack. We're just getting our AI1 to work completely. So again, we're going to copy all of the stuff for our second AI, and just paste it in. And obviously you have to set the mana variables and what to use for each attack, that type of deal. But for the time being I'm leaving it like this. Yeah, okay, so let's get number 3. I'll just do it this way and just deselect these manually. plug it into place and connect our true pin. And then you mustn't forget to do the first button. We need the conditioning, which is here. We can just drag that into place, plug in our attack and our enable input, and we're on to our next button. Obviously you have to set the particle effects and that each time, but that's not a train smash, and we'll do that as we go. We're just getting all the functionality in place. So let's get our conditioning again. Duplicate it. We'll get rid of those AIs, references now, or player reference, whatever it is. Player references. I think I've been going for nearly 15 minutes again. We're just going to finish up this set of buttons and then we'll move on to the next one. So let's grab our conditioning. Let's try and wrap this up real quick. Conditioning for the first button to change to the next character's turn. We'll plug it in. And then we'll grab our number 2 and duplicate it. Plug in our true pin. I'm going to do the same for number 3, and you need to set the particle effects. I'm not going to stress this more, but yeah, you should definitely set the particle effects. I'll probably do it with you guys later on when I promote them to variables and get it working for different sort of applications, but for the time being I'm not setting any defaults, but it all will work. Okay, onto our last button. I'm sure you know what I'm doing by now, so I'm just doing it with you so you can sort of follow along. I'm not getting anything wrong, hopefully. So let's get our conditioning again for our first button. Let's see if I've got all of that. Yeah. Plug it into the end. I'm running out of space. And then we're going to do our check. So this time I'm going to deselect the player references right from the get. In this manner. And whatever this is. And duplicate it. So we've got our conditioning again for checking whose turn it is. We don't need this. Let's get rid of that. Plug it in as usual. Business as usual, guys. Anyway, now we're going to copy our number 2 button again. Well, I keep calling it number 2 button. It's actually player 2's turn. Player 2's magic attack. Anyway. Let's do number 3, player 3's magic attack. Sorry, I had something in my throat. And duplicate it. Where did that go? Why did it go up there? Anyway, duplicate it and plug in your true pin. And that is your magic buttons set up for your party members. Unfortunately, this video has carried on a little bit longer than I had expected, but I would like to do it with you guys step by step so that you don't miss anything. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.